Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Spore. In the last episode, we wiped out an entire race of people by drowning them, so I'm probably morally good. And we've established a very decent economic stronghold here at home. So I'm doing another tax run real quick to get some last second cash. The next objective I've got is we have a star system that we have not fully tapped. It is our purple system. Well, I call it our purple system. It has a purple planet over here. It also has 2 additional green spice planets we can take. So I am going to fully get this one terraformed so we can start producing even more green spice, because it's generally among the best ones to get. Now, in the meantime, or rather long term, we're going to start slowly spreading our influence toward the center of the galaxy, because that is where I want to get to end the... Oh, that is why you get purple spice, everybody. Nearly 60,000 each. Yes, please. Alright, that'll give me plenty of cash to do what I need to do for those other planets. So what we're going to do is, after I make this economic stronghold, we'll start moving toward the center of the galaxy. Now, I will say, this also means that progress between every episode, or rather within any given episode, is going to start being a little bit more jumpy, because you've seen all there is to see essentially for now. It's going to just get a little samey while I continue to terraform all these planets. So we're going to have some big jumps between episodes, and that should be okay. Y'all should enjoy that. We'll have bigger jumps from now on. But believe me when I say it's going to take me several more hours to get everything that we need to get before making our way completely to the center of the galaxy. Here's something new. So our neighbors are starting to sell bioprotectors, and I think we can buy them from our nation as well, but for a higher cost. These cost 150,000 each. They are one-shot use, but they are permanent items. I'm going to buy one, and we're going to put it over in our purple planet. Now, ideally, eventually, every planet we have is going to have a bioprotector. But right now, because they are a little pricey, we can only afford the one, and that's okay. All you have to do is put it anywhere on the planet, like that, and that significantly lowers the chance that this planet will suffer a bio-emergency. What I do in the end game is I tend to carry about 3 on me at all times, and then anytime I get alerted that there is a bio-emergency, I take care of it, and then I drop down a bioprotector to, if not prevent, at least significantly reduce the chance that there's going to be another one. But for now, this is all I need to do. Also, any alerts in the top left there that talk about the Groks, just ignoring them, because they all result in the same thing. You go, it's basically an unwinnable situation because the Grok ships are crazy ridiculous strong, and then you run away. We'll deal with the Groks. We have to get a little closer to the center of the galaxy first. The planets of Procyon and Segan are now established, so we've got 3 total planets producing green spice. Everything is producing spice, 90 per hour, so we've got plenty of spice coming in. So now it's time to look toward the center of the galaxy. So actually, the first thing I need to do is examine what tools my allies have, see if there's anything that'll help me. So after all that terraforming, we can now buy the heat ray and the refrigeration ray, so now we never have to buy another terraforming tool again if we don't want to. Eventually, they will have the diagonal tools, so you can move the dot in more ways than one at the same time with the same tool, which will be nice, but we don't need to worry about that yet. So we have $300,000 I'm going to go check out our other neighbors and see what's going on with them. Basically, I want to be able to buy some weapons, because if we get into fights, we are going to be quickly outmatched. So let's see... Well, they have Interstellar Drive 3. That'll be helpful. That'll let us get across the galaxy a little quicker. I can also buy these repair tools, which will allow me to repair not just myself, but my allies in the field. I don't really depend on them all that much, so it won't matter. I would love for this game to be multiplayer, which would give me a reason to do that. Let's see. Do I already have your ship? I do. So it's the other ones I don't. Alright, well, if we can't buy weapons, we can at least price how much weapons are at home. Let me grab that ship. There we go. So now we have 2 allies in our fleet. And we're going to head home just long enough so I can see what weapons are available. So... the way the space age works is the more you do a thing, the more those weapons, or rather those tools, unlock. So the more you wage war, the more weapons become available. And that's part of the reason why there aren't a lot of weapons available to me, because I haven't really been doing much fighting. But it looks like... well, the pulse. We do need the pulse. And I'm close to getting that in cash. We also need the health pack if we're going to be doing much war. So, I don't think I need to do a tax run. I've already got plenty of spice. The issue is just going to be selling it right now. But we'll grab those 2 tools, the health pack and the pulse laser. I guess I do have to do a tax run. And then we'll start heading toward the center of the galaxy. By the way, we're definitely not done with all of the economic things here in our stronghold. Eventually, I do want to get all the planets to T3s, because then I can have even more spice coming in, and each planet will be able to hold 15 spice, and eventually that'll help our numbers enough to get what's called a spice warehouse, I think, which doubles a planet's capacity. So... that way doing these tax runs become even less painless, less painful, because it'll be quicker to just grab everything and then move on to a different place to sell it. But one step at a time. Right now we've got a very strong economic stronghold. Oh, there it is. Oh, spice storage, so I can buy them already. 400,000. Not worth it right now. Right now we need weapons. So let me grab the pulse laser, the health boost... let's grab a colony pack, and then we'll be ready to go. So now we just need to expand. So you can see we've got a long way to go to get to the center of the galaxy, but the same rules apply when looking for new places to expand to. You want to look for a place that has a single color, or has, okay, I'm being attacked immediately. Why? What did I do to you, asshole? Bodyguard Empire? He's just upset. Alright, well, we got tools for that. Hold on a minute. Let's grab the heat ray. Yeah, let's see if your planet can deal with being on fire. Wow, I got to watch a city burn. Or drown. That's fantastic. As I'm drowning my second species, again I question... am I the bad guy here? But, you know, when you threaten myself and my friends, anything goes. Also, I don't know if I ever fully finished my thought the other day that when you wage war like this, you wind up losing out on a lot of money, because generally when you take down a city, you get about $50,000 per city, but you have to fight it conventionally. And it's a lot slower to fight conventionally. At least at first. Once you start getting some really interesting tools, then maybe it can be a little quicker when you just go with your super bombs that can crush everything. I have accidentally destroyed entire towns I meant to claim just because I dropped one too many bombs. So it can be, you know, eventually that option will be there. But early on, and especially when you have a strong economic hub and you don't really need to worry about getting every single dollar that you possibly can, then it can be a lot faster to just drown some people and then pick up the pieces. Ow, missile. Instead of trying these dumb little maneuvers and dealing with their constantly spawning ships. They're down to one town, but it has a couple turrets. So again, rather than deal with that, we're just gonna... yeah, we're just gonna drown them. The overall goal in the space stage is to keep doing enough things. It doesn't matter what those things are, but you do enough things and you gain these badges. In this case, I got the Merchant 4 badge. And every time you get a badge, you gain badge points, which are shown in the main bar down here at the bottom. So we were at level 5, but now I have fully filled up this chunk with my Merchant 4, which got me 8 badge points. So now we get promoted. Hooray! Congratulations, you've earned the title of The Great! Your promotion means that you may now lead a larger fleet. We don't have 3 allies, but that's fine. So you can see we're on our way to the next level here. And eventually when you get to the 10th level, that's considered that you have done everything you need to do. But of course you can keep playing forever. You can do whatever you want in this game. I do have a final goal I want to do at some point with Spore. I just don't know if I have the stamina for it. I don't even need to really... It's not really a spoiler. The Grox is an evil space alien race that you can actually ally with if you're good enough and go psycho enough. But the ultimate goal is to wipe them completely out of the galaxy. And doing that means destroying about 2,000 different worlds, each with at least one city. It takes a long-ass time, and I don't know if I'm ever going to have the stamina to do it, but I can at least work on it. One of my side files, I am just destroying every Grox I come to. I'd rather destroy than let you escape. Cool, I didn't realize that. When I can capture the system, my allies stop fighting. So I said, no, I want to kill you, and now they're actually helping me out with bombing runs. Interesting. Anyway, so eventually I want to wipe out all the Grox. That's going to be stream stuff. I am not going to do that on my own, because that's incredibly exhausting. There we go. Oh god, one of my allies just exploded. I think my ally exploded because he got too close to the lightning. The lightning clouds. Yeah, when you have an unstable T-score, or when you're at T-score 0, the planet becomes so dangerous that it will just randomly attack you anyway if you're too close to the surface. So, that was my fault. We should have been a little higher when we were doing that bombing run, but that's okay. So we'll just get another ship, and then we are going to continue looking for a new place to expand to. Okay, I found a pretty good star system here. We've got 3 greens, a pink, and a yellow. That's a pretty strong economic base. So I'm going to judge about how far away that is from our home planet. I think this outer dashed ring is 20 parsecs? Yeah. So I always try to make... when I'm heading toward the center of the galaxy, I try to make my bases about 20 parsecs apart. It's an arbitrary number, but to me, 20 parsecs is about the right range between not taking too much time to get to the next base, but also being close enough that you can quickly retreat, recover, and go forward again. So it looks like my target is maybe about 20... Oh, it actually shows it there. It's 19 parsecs. Okay. So the dashed line probably is about 18 or 19. All right, that's not bad, especially for what it holds. Oh, that's what it is. I can't mouse over... I can't mouse over a star system that's outside of that dashed line. So that dashed line probably is about 20. Yeah. The dashed line is probably 20. Okay, so we're going to head back over there and establish a colony. I think I have a colony thing. Yes, I do. So even though this is going to take us a couple jumps, we're going to head over here. And we don't have any pink sites, so I'm going to colonize the pink planet first, but I'm going to get all 5 of these planets established with colonies the same way I've done the other ones before moving on. I like working 1-star system at a time like this. Eventually, we're going to have to speed it up a little bit, but for now, because we're still early in the whole galaxy, going 1-star system at a time is probably for the best. It's not taking nearly as much time to get all these planets dealt with as it did getting our original base established. That's why I had said before that the space age in Spore is... it always takes you a little time to get started, and by little I mean hours. But once you're started, you can expand very, very quickly, provided you have the cash flow to do it. In fact, I'm a little low. I think I'm going to have to do a quick tax run here. But the main reason... Yep. The main reason is once you have... like, money begets money, you know? You spend a little to make a little, and then you wind up spending a lot to make a lot, and then it doesn't take very long before you are fully established. What is your problem? You're being attacked by the Ashmonk Empire? Isn't that my allies? I'm not getting between both of my allies. Why are you two fighting each other in the first place? Be nice to each other. Alright, so we're gonna... damn it. Ugh, it's hard to click the tiny planet there. Alright, let's see if we can make some quick money. Yes, we can. And I also invested in buying a bigger battery. That way I can stay out in the field a bit longer doing my terraforming. But 200,000 will be enough for now. We're going to continue getting that done and pushing forward further toward the center of the galaxy. Oh, I forgot the point of me starting that spiel. So, also, the reason it's quick is because that I'm only getting every planet up to T1. Eventually, I do want to get the planets up to T3, whoa, as I mentioned before, so I can get some of the bonuses for it. But the reason I'm sticking with T1 for now is cargo space. It's a lot easier to just have 1 grass, 1 bush, 1 tree, 2 herbivores, and 1 carnivore than 3 times that to try to get planets fully up to T3. Eventually we'll have the cargo space that we can do it fairly easily, but that's in the future. Right now, we only have a relatively small cargo hold, and it's just quicker to also place 6 objects rather than 18. I have to pick my Finny back up because, oh god, I hope that's not some sort of slang for something, but anyway, have to pick him up because I'm only carrying 1. But anyway, it's a lot faster to do it this way than it is to try to get everything to T-score 3 before moving on. Certainly, it is another pros and cons, because if you take the time to get everything to T3 as you go, you will make money faster, but your overall progress toward the center of the galaxy will be slower. So where do you want to concentrate your speed and your progress? That is kind of an individual question. And I like the pacing I have here, where I work star system to star system, just getting planets up to T1 and then moving on, because then we can later establish stronger bases once we are a bit more wealthy. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to finish terraforming this entire star system and then we will move on in the next episode. Oh, the Grox again. They can just do their Groxy stuff. I'm gonna stay out of that. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.